Well, there are growing concerns this morning over the safety of social media amid an unprecedented rise in extremism ideology in Australia. We're being warned a perfect storm is brewing on Elon Musk's platform X after he wound back moderators and fact-checkers all in the name of free speech.
And it comes as Facebook makes a similar decision, now leaving it up to the community to determine what's right and what's wrong. Joining us for more is eSafety Commissioner Julie Inman-Grant. Great to have you with us, Julie. So let's start here first. Any controlling these platforms, or is the horse absolutely bolted on this?
I don't think so. In fact, last week, the Online Safety Act review was just tabled in Parliament that will strengthen our powers. We're very fortunate in that online safety is a multi-partisan issue, as we saw with the social media age restriction bill that just went through with strong support on all sides. And so we do have to look at the chilling winds that are coming across the Pacific, but we're here to protect the safety of Australians, and that is what Parliament has empowered us to do. And this Safer Internet Day, I'm here to remind people that there are tons of resources for parents, educators, and kids, and they can report cyberbullying or adult cyber abuse if the platforms fail to act. We serve as that safety net.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because we are bombarded with messages from parents saying that's not what they're feeling. Their kids are being bullied. Some of them, their lives are in danger and they don't feel empowered. They don't feel like they can do anything about it. What do you say to them?
I say that I feel for them as a parent myself. Sometimes we feel helpless, but we are there to guide our children, and we've got tons of resources at esafety.gov.au to help them do that. Now, we've seen a 450% increase in reports of cyberbullying to us over the past 5 years. On the one hand, that's very concerning because we have to remember that there's a child in distress or crisis with every report that comes to us, but we also have a 90% success rate in terms of getting that down. We also work with parents and the school community because we know that cyberbullying is peer-to-peer. So a child who is receiving online abuse is likely also being bullied face-to-face within the school grounds.
We've tried to restrict access, haven't we? Or we're planning that and trying to increase the age of teenagers that are going on these platforms. You've also tried to attack it head-on, tried to take Elon Musk to court. You had to abandon that case. Are you concerned about the amount of power that someone like Elon Musk has in the space in the US at the moment? He's in the ear of Donald Trump. He's within his cabinet as well. Are you concerned about that sort of power that Elon carries at the moment?
Well, what I'm concerned about is making sure that we are utilizing the powers that Parliament instills upon us, and that we are continuing to seek transparency and accountability from these platforms. Now, there's going to be pushback, and again, we've seen Meta roll back their hate speech policies. But again, I think I'm here to support Australians, and I'll do whatever is necessary. I mean, one of the reasons we took action with the Wakely stabbing video is we know that terrorist content normalizes, desensitizes, and radicalizes. And what we found out is that a 17-year-old in the UK looked at that very same video and then went into a Taylor-themed dance studio in Southport, England, as inspiration and stabbed 3 little girls to death. So we have to take a stand. We have to move with conviction. We have to take these companies on, and I'm going to do the best that I can to hold these companies to account.
Okay, Julie Grant, we thank you very much for your time today.